Hello, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the middle of December. For your past card, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is for the beginning of this month. We have Queen of Pentacles. You focused on your money, focused on your coin. You're feeling very cold and detached at this time with that King of Swords energy and just focused on your work. Could be working multiple jobs at this time. Your person is codependent. They miss you, possibly. We have Five of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Page of Swords. You could be dealing with a fire sign. This person kind of gossips too much. It's almost like you're dealing with someone who they stay at home a lot, but they get on the phone, they get on the phone and gossip, about you. Page of Swords, gossiping. And they're having fun while doing it with this Queen of Wands energy. Did you hear about Aries? Ha 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 ha. Whatever. They must love you with this codependent energy. Otherwise, they'd keep your name out their mouth. But, which codependency is, everyone has a certain amount of it, but to be too codependent it's not real love. You are healing in the middle of December, okay? You are healing from this person. This person was a previous lover. They were one of your options, and you felt at home with this person. You wanted to be with this person. You're healing from having dealt with them because they gave you a false impression. They made you feel at home, but it was a false impression. I mean, with that devil energy, they were more interested in other things, like codependency and possibly trying to use you for money. I mean, it is what it is. This Ten of Cups energy, it's, I got you, babe energy. Who says that love won't pay the rent? This is not what you want. You want Ten of Pentacles, not Ten of Cups. And, but they presented this energy like made you feel good. And you're healing from that. The middle of December, we have Five of Cups for them. They're sad about losing you. Yes, we have that Death card. They're sad about this ending. The Death, the Sun, the Knight of Wands, okay? So this person was a player and they wanted to have their cake and eat it too. They're sad about the fact that you found out they're a player. Knight of Wands, you found out. And you took their happiness away. Oh my goodness. The last week of this month, we have the Chariot. You could be heading towards them and not know it. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Or they could be heading towards you. They're still holding on to you. But this is the ending of a painful cycle. This ending could be coming in quickly for the end of December. For the end of December, they're focused on their money. They're trying to forget you by focusing on their money. We have Seven of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and the Strength card. You could be dealing with a Leo. They're basically lying to themselves and saying that they're happy being single. I don't need nobody. Okay, then why is the Seven of Swords there? So now for your attitude for the middle of this month, we have the Judgment card. So you may miss this person sometimes, or you may feel like they want to reconcile or you want to reconcile. You may miss them in the middle of this month. But you know who you're really missing? You're really missing yourself with this King of Cups energy, this stable, emotionally stable energy. You're missing yourself. You need a new beginning with yourself, okay? With the way things used to be with you. So you could be focused on self-love in the middle of December, and you're like, man, I remember when I was happy. I remember when I loved myself. Their attitude is the Queen of Cups. Okay, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. If it's not a Leo, it could be a Scorpio. They want to communicate with you. 8 of Wands, 7 of Wands, Knight of Swords. They want to rush in and say something to you. They've just got to have that last word. Got to put in an insult or something in there with that Knight of Swords energy. But they're going to mask it as this Queen of Cups energy, like, I'm just being caring. Okay? What's influencing you at this time is the Tower moment. You had a Tower with this person. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 5 of Wands. You could have been coming in with a slow-moving offer for them or wanted an offer from them, even though you felt this internal conflict about them. You just didn't feel right about this person. This was a sign with that 5 of Wands energy, and you had a Tower with this person. What's influencing them is the Justice card. So this person's concerned about crime and punishment. They're not concerned about their feelings for you. They're concerned about crime and punishment. Anything you've said or done, and they're cold with the Queen of Swords energy. And we have the 8 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. So they're still trying to get even when it comes to you. They're still trying to think of a way to get even with you. You know, they're still working on this, right? With this justice thing. That's what's influencing them. How can I get even? The obstacle for you in the middle of this month is the Ace of Swords, some sort of important truth. Either it's an obstacle for you to tell the truth completely, or for them to get them to tell you the truth. You know, I'm not saying you're a liar, but all adults lie. But with adults that have had bad childhood experiences, sometimes they're more likely to embellish the truth. Not saying you had a bad childhood experience, but if you did, you know, you grew up in an environment where you were not believed anyways. So you may have kind of had to embellish to get your needs met. And so you're just having trouble with this aspect of truth. Somebody that's watching this message, that is their obstacle, is something dealing with the truth. Or cutting someone or something out. We have the 3 of Cups, the High Priestess, and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so this person had you in a third party, but you're having trouble coming to that truth. Because this is your energy. High Priestess and 8 of Pentacles, you were working towards something that you thought was going to be a serious relationship, but meanwhile, they had you in a third party. And you're having trouble accepting that truth. Like you don't want to believe it. You know, like you argue with yourself. You're like, well, maybe they didn't have me in a third party. Even though my intuition says that I was just an option, maybe that's not true. Their obstacle is Knight of Cups. They have an obstacle with making a solid love offer to anyone, possibly. We have the Page of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Page of Cups. So this person is having trouble coming forward and apologizing to you about leading you on. This person led you on, and they're having trouble coming forward and apologizing for it. And if they do come forward, it's almost like they'll apologize just because they want something. You know, and really they need to be honest. This could also be a situation where, because things didn't go so well the last time they proposed to somebody. You know, they may have been married before. They just don't feel like making a love offer to anyone ever again. You know, they're holding on to something in their past, possibly. But I'm going to stick with my original interpretation, which is this person is having trouble with apologizing for leading you on. It's a Page of Cups. They're having trouble making that apology for leading you on, making you think that they'd eventually marry you. The outcome of everything is you're staying to yourself with this Hermit energy. You probably want nothing to do with this person. 3 of Wands, the Emperor, and the Magician. You're focused on your future. The Magician, the Emperor, the 3 of Wands. This is you in like boss energy. You're focused on your future. You're not concerned about this person. Their outcome is the 9 of Wands. They're feeling wounded. We have the Moon, the Empress, and the Hanged Man. You could be dealing with a Libra with that Empress energy, but this is also somebody that knows their worth. But I think, unfortunately for this person, the reason they're stuck is because of themselves. They keep themselves stuck by telling themselves that nobody is good enough for them. With this Moon energy and the Empress energy, it's like, nobody's good enough for me, so I'm going to stay right where I'm at with that Hanged Man energy. I'm not budging. If y'all are in an argument, this person is stubborn. They're not budging. They're staying where they're at. And what you don't see coming is the 3 of Swords. So this person's going to leave. If you get back with this person again, they're going to ghost you again, or they're going to leave, okay? We have 2 of Swords, 4 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands. So 2 plus 4 is 6. This person wants to have some sort of victory over you and leave you. I wouldn't be talking to this person in the middle of December because they're going to try to hurt you while you're healing. Because we have 4 of Swords healing, and they're going to try to come at you while you're healing. So if you've already let this person know that you're hurting, I would stay away from them. I would block them. I mean, that's just me. Like, regardless of whether you've let them know or not, they're going to try to come in and take advantage of that. Or you could end up having to leave them. Hopefully the 6 of Wands is for you. Hopefully you get some sort of victory leaving this person. Your healing could be in stages where you feel blocked right now, and then you're healing, you're getting better, and then you have a victory with healing all the way. What they don't see coming is the 9 of Swords. They're going to be up in their head late at night about you. We have 10 of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups. They're releasing some sort of heavy burden. They did something in the past that was very selfish with that 9 of Cups energy. And they're releasing a heavy burden. They could be drinking at night. They could be doing drugs. They could be doing anything that satisfies them since you're not there for them anymore. I'm going to get some messages from some other decks. But this person seems to only care about themselves. It's almost like it doesn't matter that they hurt you. As long as they can make themselves happy and not, worry about what they did to you, that's all that matters, right? So this is a very selfish energy. eventually they're going to have to come to terms with the fact that they're the reason why they're single. Because they keep rejecting people and no one's ever good enough for them. And let's get some more cards about this situation with the Power, Archangel Power Tarot cards, okay? Your first card out is Archangel Michael. So we have Archangel Michael here for you. And it says the world, a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. And 2 of Gabriel, make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. So once you finally let this person go, you can get with somebody that shares your vision. Maybe somebody that wants to be married, or somebody that wants a long-term commitment. Whatever it is you want, you can get with someone who shares the same vision versus somebody that just leads you on. We have the 8 of Gabriel, a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication, and epiphany. So someone's going to communicate with you in the middle of December that gives you an epiphany. We have Archangel Raziel, joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditation. So you could be communicating with yourself in the middle of December. If you're meditating or clearing out your chakras or just listening to yourself, you may fall asleep or, pass out, have some sort of epiphany in regards to communication. 6 of Michael, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. You could be relocating to get away from this person. We have the Wheel, Archangel Jeremiel, new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. So you could be traveling to get away from someone, right? We have 9 of Gabriel. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. And the Lovers. Make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitments. The power of love. So with this Lovers card and how it says be prepared for any possibility, I would be prepared for any possibility with this previous lover, with them trying to come back or them trying to pull something. Be prepared, right? Some people go as far as to knock on windows. I've known a few people like that. I've heard of some people like that where they don't want to be let go of. So they come to their previous lover's house and knock on their window and doing too much. Angel Wisdom Tarot for the last card deck I'm using for this reading. And of course, I'm dropping cards already. Excuse me. Yeah, you don't deserve to be treated like that, Aries. You don't deserve to be treated like you're only good for a good time, It kind of reminds me of that episode of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And this was a different type of relationship, that Carlton had with his uncle. But his uncle was in the hospital because he needed some sort of heart surgery. And Carlton didn't want to go see him. And Will said, I know what it is. You're selfish. And, that's how this person was towards you. They want to be there for the good times, but, if you have any bad times going on, they don't want to be there, right? They don't want to be serious. And they're upset because they can't use you anymore. Like, if somebody uses people, eventually the people that they use eventually get the hint about what's going on, and they start they start not contacting the person. And so you're just probably one of other people that are not contacting this person anymore. We have the Magician. So this is about manifestation, and we have the Seven of Air, a loss of peace of mind or personal freedom. Take caution and be aware of others' actions, a material loss. Make sure you're being honest with yourself. So I'm not trying to make anybody mad. I mean, it's not your fault that this happened, but with these two cards, it's basically saying you manifested this. And you could have manifested this because you could have been lonely and, you just brought in this type of person. They're lonely too. They just won't admit it, and that's how y'all attracted each other. But we also have the Page of Water and the Seven of Earth. Seeds well planted, efforts or investments that will be rewarded in the future, the need for patience, a time for resting and planning the future, a necessary worry. So you could be worried about this person, like your psychic abilities with the Page of Water are telling you, oh my God, this is a bad person, run away, run away. But I think the Seven of Earth is basically telling you to focus on your money, focus on your future instead of focusing on this person. We have Wise Counselor. Okay, so you may be going back to church or unity with a spiritually minded community. Praying. We have the Hermit. So solitude. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor, self-discovery. So part of the advice is like to spend a lot of time with people that agree with your spiritual beliefs. It could probably help you calm down in regards to this person. This was not a balanced relationship because we have Lovers and the Balance card. Okay, so your health is going to balance out. You being with this person could have made your health bad, and it's going to balance out. You may reach some sort of compromise. And what I mean by compromise is like if this person, messages you, you decide not to go over, right? You decide you're not going to be a booty call. They message you and they're like, hey, and you say, hey, back, and that's all you give them. You don't give them more than what they give you. And if they're trying to get you over to be a booty call, you just don't show up. So you're going to recover your health. Your health is going to balance out when you focus on self-control, patience, balance. You could have a new lover coming in that helps you out. So the Lovers and balanced. Your next relationship will be more balanced. You won't be doing all the work next time. So that's all I have, Aries. I would say to work on your vibration too. Work on your vibration, listen to positive songs, do happy things, raise your vibration because there was something about your vibration that attracted this person. And, we don't have to see a person in person to know their vibration. I mean, okay, what do we see on social media, right? We see pictures of people getting high, we see pictures of people doing all sorts of things. So if you took a particular picture and posted it on a singles website or a social media website, and you're just, looking depressed in the picture and they're depressed, their energy attracting your energy and your energy attracting their energy. And maybe they thought you had low self-esteem and that they could just keep treating you this way. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think you're going to leave this person and move on. I think the universe has bigger and better things in store for you. I mean, especially with the Lovers and that spiritual community. For some reason, I think of somebody going to church and like, this reminds me of a couple I saw in church where like they were on the stage and they sang together. Like they had different parts in a song and they were singing together and they were happy together. And And that's what I think of. I'm not saying that's going to happen for you, but that's an example of better things that you could be involved in than dealing with somebody who doesn't value you. So that's all I have, Aries. Just, maybe some of you could start going back to church, find the church for you. Everyone has their own belief system. And there's so many different denominations out there. If you don't like a church, you don't have to go. There was one church I used to go to that was full of love, and they changed the pastor, and he started speaking about hell all the time. So I stopped going, and I go to a new church now sometimes, and I like it better than the old one. So there's all sorts of places you can go. You don't have to go to a church. They have, different places of worship out there besides just churches. But it's basically telling you to get involved with a spiritual community and find a mentor, talk to somebody about what you're going through. And you can just get better clarification. Sometimes when we're by ourselves, we doubt our intuition. And if you were surrounded by a spiritual community and you had a mentor, it would be less likely that you would doubt your intuition because you would have a sounding board, like someone to reflect back your ideas to you. Like, why do you think it is you don't trust them? Well, that sounds interesting. Probably a good reason not to trust them then, a good sounding board. So, thank you for coming to this reading, and I hope things get better. And congratulations on your new lover if a new lover is coming in. Thank you.